I can hear a Buddhist temple bell being rung over there. I got a call from, definitely sounds like a different chap, the JCOM people. So he said, JCOM des, JCOM bu des, Nijihan, Kara, Sanjihan, Gara, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's how much I picked up of that, but I understand it. Right, I'm going to come around between Nijihan, Han meaning half, Niji, the hour of 2, Ni meaning which Ni, right? 2, and Ji, hour, and Nijihan, Kara, from 2:30, Made, it's something like that, between 2:30 and 3:30, Sanjihan, Nijihan, Sanjihan, Garai, Garai is like about. So I won't be too off my on the wonky juice. Too much on the wonky juice by the time I meet him. I didn't want to call up a bloke to come round on a Sunday. I mean, look at this. And I'm enjoying this. You know, spilling my frickin' soul to all and sundry. Some people out there are probably like, you know, laughing at me going, suffer, you bastard. Yeah, look at your hue, we don't like you. Yeah. Oh, God. And here's them, their guts all spilled out after a car accident. I'm just pushing their guts back in and trying to, you know, trying to stem the blood flow. And they're like, oh, we don't like you until we need you. Yeah, I would do that. Because, I know. Anyways, feeling a bit better after that, taking that Slash. Slash, wasn't he a guitarist? Did he die? Don't know. Anyways, starting to feel a bit better. See, the pain is subsiding because medicine. Yes. Well, I earlier this morning I actually did something, so there's some work for a Sunday. I uploaded that Buddhist bell, that personal bell. It's very, very interesting. Sort of like a crypt bell, like a huncher, like a personal bell. It's got so many elements. And I uploaded that to my Etsy shop, online Etsy shop account. That's good. Someone out there, people want it. It's just I'm not giving it away. You know, I'm like, God, it is. Wow. Yeah, so that's a wow bell for sure, just due to the rarity. Yeah. Anyways, there's a plug. happyoblivion@hotmail.com. Yeah, which is actually Live Outlook or whatever the hell. I don't know, man. I haven't really been so. I don't really like it. You know, I can't find anything. There's all these symbols, and you go to like get information. It's like, how do I find my block list, or I've accidentally blocked someone, or how do I find this, how do I find that? Every time you go to find information on it, the frickin' thing isn't exactly the same as the one that you've got. So they upgrade and change and this and that and the other. And every time someone gives you, oh, you just go there, and I'm like, yeah, but there is no there. There's no listing for the there, you know, and oh God, I don't know. Maybe there's an app which is different from something else. And one of the other ones was, it's shit. All right, give me my Hotmail back. You know, I don't type in Outlook Live and to go to there. I just type in Hotmail. At least it continues to go to that, so that's good. Yes. Some people have jumble bumble kind of email account names, or, you know, Sarah Ferguson 1123 or whatever. I've just been happyoblivion@hotmail.com for many a year. I got that word from an old girlfriend that was She wasn't talking about me. Right? Hang on. An old girlfriend was talking about some dimwits that she went to school with, and she was such an intellectual, I'm telling you. God, she was a goddess as far as I'm concerned. She'd say, stop putting me on some pedestal. God. I'm like, what? Can't help it. God, talk about artistically and intellectually inclined. And, yeah. Until that fatal day, she said to me, I want to know what it feels like to date. Trust me on this when I say I don't like the word date, and I don't like dating. I think it's just promiscuity. That's what I think it is. Well, it wasn't a fatal day. It's not like I went all, read Alfred Hitchcock or whatever. I just turned around and left. By God. That day, man. I'm walking along this Avenue of Honor type of place. All these oak trees, or whatever they were, oak trees I think they were, and the wind was just blasting me like the blast of the wind that I felt in another place years ago. And I tell you, that's movie script shit right there. When I felt it, that was real, just boom, hitting me, and the pain of that, of just wheeling around and walking away. Yep. Was I supposed to be getting back to something fun? Right, fun stuff. I think it's something fun. Good. Got some beers. What do we got here? Brewed from the only first press of genuine malt for a crisp, delicious flavour. I generally hit the Asahi Super Dry, but sometimes, I don't know, early spring, I go for the Kirin, this particular Kirin. There's some useless, senseless information for you. Yeah. But regardless, no one's watching this bullshit anyway. But I am quite pleased, I think that word would be, that, hey, I hit exactly the number of 400 subscribers. Yeah, what was that, last night or something? Which has kind of reinvigorated some of my feelings of continuing to upload videos and sort of keep soldiering on there. Generally it would have been my eBay stuff, but the bad people just decided to read Alfred Hitchcock me. Yeah. Thankfully I offset that back in, it's probably about October, September I guess of last year, that I made an all-out ditched effort. In fact, I called someone, I was on the phone to someone, I said, alright, this is an all-out ditch effort, and just threw everything I had left into a particular operation. Yeah, so I did that. A good thing for many, really. And so I just to sort of, there's another plane. It's going on. See, that's their flight path, isn't it? Half. Starting to speak bon voyage. Au revoir. I'm starting to speak French now. I was watching a video on YouTube today of Paul Joseph Watson talking about the French upcoming election, and how he mentioned that they do paper ballots. Not even real. Yeah. And they're saying that there might actually be some drastic changes. We'll see. Yeah, maybe some sensible people might start running the show, and yes, we'll see. Hopefully. Oh But I've mellowed a lot as far as my, I call it disinterest now. There's a sea hawk. Done it on now. Oh, hang on a second. There he is. He's a mountain hawk. Yeah, mountain hawk. There he goes. I love it here. Right then. Yeah, so I've kind of steered a bit away from the political enunciations. Yeah, the rhetorics. I've hardly even mentioned the Ukrainian, the Russian-y thing. I've hardly even mentioned it. Partly because I've never met a Ukrainian, like, ever. There's another plane. Can you believe it? See, Japan is opening up. Now, they've been flying. A mate of mine, he's ex-mil, and he tells me one of his pilot mates has been flying all over Southeast Asia, transport stuff, like throughout the zombie apocalypse. Whereas, so many planes are just non-existent for the Western countries. So that's who's running the show, mate? See, if I started running the show, we'd have a better world. Yeah. Yes, we would. Those that are trying to exterminate us, clearly, are not really keen on being exterminated. That's strange. Why don't they throw their lot in and just say, alright, well, how about we exterminate ourselves instead of trying to exterminate you? How about that? Is it getting easy? I don't know. I'm just babbling now, but who cares? I'm really enjoying this. In fact, yesterday, as I was walking around in my classy singlet, I felt a tinge of me going all lily white throughout the hibernation process of winter. Fuyu no toki. Fuyu is winter, and the winter of my discontent. The winter of my discontented existence. 1:15. Hey, hello. And a lot of the biker dudes, these dudes on these racery bike things, you see loads of them that come around this way because it's just rad. It's rad around here, especially like all the way around that coastal districty road there. I was babbling about something, but the thought has just gone. Don't care. Just don't care. Let's chuck some water in the eyeballs. Oh! Charlie Sheen, yes. I drink out of my eyeballs. I wonder how he's doing. Yeah, so my lily white skin, some people hate me because of that. But I don't hate you, but some have been trained to hate me. Indoctrinated, like, oh, there goes one of those Suzu fish. There he goes. Did you see that? They're jumping fish, and he's a large one too. So they're good eating. There he goes. Bam. See that? They're known as the Suzu fish. I noticed just over there, a bloke's got a fishing rod, and he is definitely aware of the Suzus around here. We've caught them before. Way over yonder. A bunch of mates and I went over there years ago. In fact, I don't know, what am I, here I am saying that some dudes have just been trained to hate me or whatever, but check this out. I don't know, I just love the beauty of, there's another plane. What the F's going on here? I'm going to have to investigate on that one. Yeah, there's another one flying in. That's timing of what it used to be. It used to be like every 5 minutes, something like that. I've actually stood under, when all Wayne's World stood under at the airport, really great, just over there drinking some beers. Anyways, I'm over there fishing with some mates, and they caught all kinds of things, crabs and fish and whatever. And every now and again, I'm looking down these like crabs, and I'm like, dude, you know, I feel so sorry for you, mate. And, you know, I accidentally, I picked one up and chucked him back in the water. I accidentally, because I was drinking beers, and I accidentally, such an accident it was, I accidentally tipped the bucket over of all the captures, and they're all alive, and they all booked it. One of my mates was so pissed off. Later he said to me, "You did that on purpose, right?" I go, "Mum's the word." He's Japanese, so he had no idea what mum's the word means. And he just laughed. He's like, whatever, let's just drink some more beers. I haven't seen him in a while. I saw his best mate not so long back. We went to an auction house, and yeah, he came down on his bike. It was good. So yeah, I really you know, I really like to cling on to this place and expand upon what I'm doing. You know, it's when I see some YouTubers, they do sweet FA, really. They just sit there eating, and they've got 1 million subscribers, and they get sponsorships and all this kind of stuff just for sitting there eating, you know. And then it's not just me. I mean, and I see a lot of other creators, if you will, that really produce some fantastic stuff, and they're just, I don't know, whether they're shadow banned or they're down the memory hole or whatever. There's a duck up there. I saw a flock of them, a fleece of them, a fleeky, weeky, whatever you call them, of them. You know, because I've gotten some strikes over the years just for speaking about, I don't know, I try to be a centralist in most cases, but I'm a fairly conservative sort of wild man. You know, and I'm a stupid genius. My personal pronouns are. I actually said that one time when I got a strike. In fact, 3 of my videos were cancelled. Yeah, that was about a month ago, or more than a month ago. It really ticked me off. It really did. Because I feel that it should. You know, I include everybody. But I'll slag off people too, just out of the blue, just for fun, just for kicks, and because you got to be able to take that. It's called banter. So my English mate who's over there, we banter all day long. We stir each other, and you know, talk shit at each other and stuff. But hey, you know, we shit on each other. But hey, when we need each other, we're there. That's good. One of his machines fell over and something broke, and you know, here came the cavalry to fix the situation. One time I had 2 flat tyres. No, I had a flat tyre, and I changed it with my spare, and the freaky weaky, the valve was split because it had been sitting under the rig for so long. Apparently you got to check them and change them every few years, whatever. And I'm like, oh great, I've got a car with 4 wheels, and we've got a car with 3 wheels. Mate, what was that? Oh, a spider calling me. Yeah, so I call him. I was like, yeah, dude, don't worry, I'll come down and solve the sitch. You know, like that. And he might need some gear, tools, or whatever. I might need some help cutting some shit up, or whatever. Good bloke. I think over the years you become closer and closer because you understand each other a lot more. But you know, we banter at each other because we understand it. But I'll tell you this: don't banter on text, because things can be taken the wrong way. It's true. relationships have been like sort of fractured due to stuff like that. There's that hawk. Yeah, don't do that. But face to face, you're having some beers or whatever, and you banter at each other. Some of the boys in town, we tear into each other over all kinds of shit. That's the way it should be. But this online thing, it's kind of different because a lot of people get snotty, like just instantaneously snotty over like a 10-second clip or 10-second portion, a particle of what you might be talking about, but they have no real understanding of who you are and how you think, and how genuinely kind you are, disposition wise. Yeah. There's this cart over there. This lady was pulling along over there, and there's two little mini kids in there. They're like, I don't know, 2 or something. He's just dragging along with his cart, and it looks so cute. And reminds me of when, like, the nursery schools, like there's a few around here, and they take these little ones out on like an excursion or something. They shove about 6 or 7 of these little tigers in these carts. And they tour them around wherever they go, and it's cute as shit. Yeah, it is. Those windsurfing dudes. There's a windsurfing shop just down the road there. They're doing alright. There's these little tigers. It's called a mumachurri. Mumachurri meaning some, like I like this one right there. There's a mumachurri. Not a lot going on now. Just babbling on, but I'm happy to do it. See. Happy to just go, alright, well, I've got to wait around for this bloke anyways to help see if we can solve this issue with this internet unstable connection or whatever, and see if we can resolve, and come to a resolution, and then I can get back to doing a few things. I've got one of these Zoom meeting things on Tuesday. I've got to send a personal bell, it's quite a small personal bell with some extra goodies and things, to a chap in Italy that purchased something off me ages ago. He contacted me just the other night, it was on Friday night, and said, can you make that air freight? Like, can you do an air freight on that? I said, yeah, no worries, I'll figure out the costing. It turned out that I had $20 on it for sea freight. And I just off the cuff, I said, yeah, well, it's not a big item, it's really small, it should be really light. I'll just go, just give us, it's probably going to be more, but in my mind, I was like, yeah, of course it's going to be more, but because he's a recurring customer, so what about we just make it $20? So I said, I'll go and change the listing. So I'll go and change it. It's already got $20 for sea freight. So I'm like, because obviously it's going to cost more, these extra charges and whatever, but I'm alright with it. Great bloke, so I just turned that into EMS Air, and within the hour, he less than that, just went boom and bought it. So I told him I'll try and get that out on Monday morning, which is the plan. Maybe Monday afternoon. I might do a bit of a photo shoot and some videos tomorrow. Yeah, as with eBay, as they're destroying all my listings. Just off listings, and they're just destroying me. Yeah. Over the years, I've just lost thousands to filthy bad people. Thousands, seriously. And here's me just struggling to survive. Yeah. This might not look like struggle to survive. I want to do things too. I still want to live and have fun. I should go tell him, well, I just drive. Who gives a shit? I mean, I'm in the what would you call it? The third quarter, third quarter of life, maybe. Well, being in Auckland doesn't really matter. So, anyways, yeah, that windsurfing joint over there. They've got a bar up there too on the second floor, and went up there to have a drink, and so I bought a drink, and some dude comes over to me, some young guy. I should have given him a piece of my mind, but he said to me, "You remember?" No. He goes, "Oh no, you're not allowed to drink here." Okay. I must admit, an expletive may have come out. A lesser male, a beta male or something, or C male or some shit. I don't know. Generally, that just doesn't happen to me. Yeah, I'm trying to be nicer. Apparently, I'm not exactly the nicest of chaps. I've had a few too many of these, and you give me lip, yeah. Lip service. God, that sounds like it could be construed convolutedly untoward. There's something that happens when you're in a foreign land. Yeah, there he goes. That cast, his first cast. What happens when you're in this land and you're a foreign savage? It's often very rare that you have any need to, or any opportune to throw out some of your diction. Look upon the archives, chuck out some fancy pants words, and so you lose them. And often those that are really isolated, so some people are sort of, I don't know, teaching the master language in, say, a country town or something like that, they often have such a rarity of being able to communicate in the master language they use, that even the very muscles of one's own facial structure sort of weaken a bit. You can sort of have a bit of a quiver. Yeah, it's true. So to combat that, what you should do is a message to some of my mates out there. So there's some of the gaijin savages that like around here that like watch my stuff. Some of them are people, my mates. Some of them are just fucking losers, really. Yeah. And some of them are great mates. And some birds. You can't name it, you're not TikTok. So what I do is, to combat that, you can go to some place like here or over there or whatever. Great walk around there it is. And you just read aloud. Yeah, that's it. And then, on such moments when it happens rarely to me, because I've been geared that many bloody times on dirt bikes and street bikes and all kinds of madness and sports or whatever. Yeah, that time I fractured my skull, wasn't too good. That comes to mind. I was over there and I splattered on the ground and KO'd. I've done many others. Yeah, contorted mess on the bottom of those staircases. Yeah, and the damage from youth. Yeah, my memory's exactly good. Many a times I've tried to delve in and grab a word that's sort of more fitting spontaneously, and just erased, you know. Yeah, it's like that. So to keep one's mind frame cruise or to sustain it. It's good to just go to somewhere like wherever's and read aloud. Doesn't really matter what you read. Because what you're basically doing is exercising your facial structure muscles and it just sort of it helps. Yeah, comes together like. Take a slash, and then I'll get back to reading that stuff. I think it's 1:30 now, so I'll get back to reading that excellent book, and hopefully, I'm gonna go. You try to be good. Good conquers evil. God, the majority of the masses are not exactly the finest. God, good people are in the minority. Let's do some more chotto YouTube video shimasu. No shoes. Yeah. I have a newfound friend, Tomodachi here. Hello. Just mentioned my Abare Bugyo YouTube. This lady, she showed up with this interesting looking rock here. And look at this. There it is. It's got some kind of silvery, diamondy looking. Where is that stuff again? Yeah. And she's like, yeah, any idea what this is? This silver stuff. It could be takai mono, meaning very expensive thing, or it could be just a gomi, meaning rubbish. I don't know. Zenzen wakarai ne. Iyo. Kugi? I don't know. She comes from just up the road there in Imajuku, and I told her I live just over there in East Imajuku. That's a Nokonoshima, right? Ita? Alright, あなたはスイミングで、本当？できる？嘘つき 嘘つき means liar. Yeah, そこはノコノコボール、golf style. ゴルフ、子供のスタイル。ノコノコボール。ゲートボール。ゲートボール。できる？グランドファーダー、グランドマザー。ゲートボールする？ゲートボール。あそこにゲートボール。ちょっと待って。いや。Open this phone. もしもし。OK。じゃあ、ちょっと待って、僕は今塾浜ね。君、10分、行きます。今行きますね。今帰ります。はい。Right. じゃあ、the JCOM ヒット電話しましたね。私のパト行きますね。See you. Check out my YouTube channel, Abare Bugyo. Yeah. Okay. Well, got back to the ranch, and wow, how about that? Hey, the JCOM bloke was here, and he was just walking up the drive as I was walking up, so I just went like this way. Just to indicate that there's someone behind me. And do stuff like that. Well, there you go. Oh, there's that cool guy who's got the keychain. And my he fixed it within 10 minutes. There you go. All that shit. And he fixed it within 10 minutes. Just got an email from a bloke who goes, I like the way you talk to the locals. Oi, what are you doing? Hey, nice to see you again. Bilu Hoshi. You know, Bilu. Oh, no. She got to sake. Sake, いいものね。あなたは田んぼある？田んぼあるよ。僕は韓国で多分なってな。あなたは大きな田んぼある。いつもない？いつも食べ物を持ってくるね。Just forgot the word for vegetables. God, I've got to stop drinking.
Family.
Hey? Vegetables. See, he knows a little bit. Vegetables, 日本語何はさ、野菜。そう。野菜。今ちょっとよくないね。浜いた、ビール飲んだ、みんな話しました。blah blah blah. Cool. 竹。Bamboo. 強いね。Bamboo いいもの、強いもの、コンストラクションもの、食べ物。全部ね。
バンブーの子供な。
Yeah, you can even eat it.
タケノコ。
そうよ。Alright, well. はい。しがて、今日、日曜日でしょ？日曜日、皆さん休み。
休みよ。
今、ビデオよ。ビデオ。そうよ。かっこいい車。鈴木健ちゃん。Yeah, I like him. He lives just there. Just there. Well, the birds are going to be happy. The hawk that comes around here on occasion, he happened to notice that I threw out this stuff just this morning. I've got loads of this, and what happened was I put a large frying pan in the refrigerator because these bloody cockroaches come around, they just want to eat everything. So I chucked it in the refrigerator to keep it away from them, and it turns out that the handle sort of dropped down and the refrigerator door was open a bit. I had this stuff sitting in there for like 2 weeks, and a lot of it's gone nigh on. It's not off, but you could eat it, but so I've got loads of them. About 4 or 5 left. So the local birds are going to be very happy, and so I chucked this out this morning, and the mountain hawk that comes around here, and these 2 birds that are really cool. They're sort of like the cross between willy wagtails and somewhere between a peewee and a magpie, size-wise. Very interesting, intelligent birds, and they know exactly where I live. And in the mornings they go, "Hey, come and give us some bloody food." Really? I kid you not. I do have some money. Well, there you go. Anyways, yeah, I was just saying that bloke has a ton. It's got a little farm around here. And I said, I guess it's really big because you've got bring back yasai all the time, and which is vegetables. And he goes, "No, it's not that big." Right. Anyways, what was myself? God, I wish I had one of those. My mother has one of those. Oh, I might have to. I've got some dough. I've got a couple of beers. Energy drinks. Yeah, a bloke just contacted me and said he watched my film from end to end. I think he's a new subscriber, I think he is. Yes, and he's into music, isn't he? Yeah, is that the bloke that posted? I only got to briefly look at my mobile phone as the bloke was working on my internet there, as I was going to get some energy drinks. So I'm going to reply to him. I've got to reply to everybody, you know. And see a bloke that plays shakuhachi and some bloke that plays Japanese music or something. Well, I noticed in the comment section there, he says, reminds me when I was in 2017, the way you talk with the locals. Just spoke with the locals. Yeah, dude. I was just a lady, an elderly lady, an old Barsan, just came up to me. She just walked up to me with a rock, and I'm just sitting there reading that awesome book about this bloke. He's a pilot, you know, the book about it. And I'm thinking, gee, I don't give a fuck what madness could ensue, could possibly ensue. It's interesting. And I'm thinking, is this lady like out of a tree, or you know, or whatever? I don't care. People consider that from me. And so she walks up and says, "You got any idea what these flashy looking particles in this rock are embedded in this rock?" And I'm not very sure. And, we got to talk, and she was awesome. Never underestimate your opponent. She was awesome, awesome lady. Really great, and it was wonderful chatting with her. Yeah, we sat for a minimum. Just like that of an hour, I guess. And she was really rad. She lives just over there, and just really pleased to chat with her. And I got the call from the JCOM guy, and as we were walking off, parting ways and all, she happened to notice these stuffed teddy bear type things, and one of them had a New Zealander flag. And there was an elderly man, I think he was with his grandkids or something, and I just pointed to the flag, New Zealand, and he said, yeah. He says, I love New Zealand. He said, yeah, I like New Zealand. I said, yeah, me too, man. I've been here 6 months. And I said, I'd love to talk to you about it, because, mate, I know a fair bit about that. I'm talking, Lake Taupo, bungee jumping, or Rotorua, or the Coromandel, or the Treaty of the Bay of Waitangi, or the Christchurch and Alexandria and friggin' Speight's, and I've been all over the Hastings, and I've been all over the place. And I have. And I said, mate, I've got to go, because this JCOM bloke called me, and because the lady was standing next to me, and she said, yeah, JCOM called you, you better go. And yeah, and she said to me, you going to come back later? And I go, no, I've got to, I'm going back. Round 2. So, anyways, yeah, so that's the third technician that's come around to sort of have a bit of a look-see, and after the initial stages of getting that set up. I think it's just because it's a really old building, and so the components, not their fault, it's the components, there's some problems with them, or the age or whatever. Shit, I don't know. I'm talking into some techie thing. I have no idea the zeros and ones out are going to make this work on a dinosaur. I'm starting to talk like avocado. Just reel off 2 hours of useless shit. Let's go back to this. Yeah, so this chap goes, I like the way you chat with the locals, and yeah, sort of. It's a wonderful thing about this place that you can chat with all ages. You can do it's normal. It's not like it's just it's normal. It's good. It's not like some filth breeds. I think we know who we're talking about. Just filth breeds, and you got to be wary of the filth breeds in our society. But here, there's a real stipulation upon the social expectation and what's expected of you. And, I'll give you an example. Yesterday when I was at that Buddhist temple there, the lady said, don't go, not like, hey, don't, it's just, but please don't venture forward further into the realm of the where the ceremonial kind of stuff is sort of basically on the platform of the objects in the inner circle of the Buddhist temple. But I already knew that. You just sort of know, like there's that veil or whatever, you just know. I said, Shitulu means, yes, I understand that, I know. Shittinas, Shittilu, Wakarimas, same sort of stuff. Means you understand. And leads me to think that it leads me to the memory of what I just checked out on this comment. First comment, thank you very much, sir, of that. And thank you very much for watching the whole 2 hours of that. Well, I'm learning things about this computery thing. It said that size limit reached. So I don't know what that means. Is that video size limit? Don't know. We're learning it. Yeah, and the chap was saying I learnt some Japanese words. And I'm like, cool, you wouldn't want to learn from me. Oh, imagine grammar from me. Folks, where I come from, you know. Never had an education, but